guys, what's going on? Hey, it's Enrique from Monterey Bay Collectors Lounge, rocking a little Jackie Robinson today. Hey, just want to say thank you to everybody that showed up yesterday. Today is our 1 month anniversary. All right, so 1 month since we opened, and it's been an incredible ride. We didn't leave the shop till 2 in the morning last night, but I'm already here in Monterey. I have esports. My Fortnite teams are about to launch here in about 15 minutes. So if you have any spare time, catch those kids out in Monterey shredding on a national stage. But it is our 1 month anniversary, so we're going to have some incredible deals for you guys today. Come on down. We'll have March Madness all day. We'll have some donuts there. Come buy a ticket, look at some of the cards, and we'll talk about last night. All right, hey everybody, it's Master V, and it feels like spring break, right? So hopefully everybody's having an awesome start to their spring break. I'm a Dodgers fan. I don't know if you can tell, I'm wearing a little Jackie Robinson today. It's important that I talk to our kids and my own kids about, the impact that Jackie Robinson had in the sport of baseball. But today, okay, this is a whole different sport, right? We're playing esports, youth competitive esports, our Fortnite Monterey Whales. It's actually going to be a little different kind of setup here. They're not playing just one team, okay? They're going to be playing 3 teams. So we're doing a battle royale, exactly what you see, what the pros do on a national stage. That's what's going to happen today. So we are part of like a small pilot program. The Monterey Whales will be facing off against 3 other teams nationally. So there will be 12 players, 16, 12 opponents, 16 total players in the arena. So it's going to be fun. Yeet just showing up now, so we'll get him in. He has his match here in just a few seconds. Coming from the pool, always has the towel and the swim trunks on, man. The dedication from these players in Monterey. But of course, I'll be your host, Master V, calling all the action. So just bear with us. It is a new layout, a new format. Everything is new today. So I'll kick it on over to our 4-player view. But thank you so much. We'll be hanging out today, all day today. We have another match at 2 o'clock. Your Monterey Kraken. They have 1 win and 1 loss. We'll be playing their 3rd week, so we can't wait for that match at 2 o'clock. If you were with us last night, an epic showcase of just talent from Monterey. Your Silver Whales on a 2-game win streak. Your Monterey Gold Whales undefeated 3 games into this season. So big shout out to PG Phoenix and her funky bunch. And Coach Boggers, all the players from every single team that Monterey has. It's just been an incredible ride and just a fun season so far. But our Fortnite team, we're looking for that first victory. Coach Lucky Pants in the back. We have Boggers and Lucky Pants. And thank you so much to Red's Donuts locally, bringing the heat with the best maple, just old-fashioned donuts, hooking up our players. Thank you so much to Reds. We are the best program in the country, and whether we win or lose, the kids are absolutely spoiled here. So the city even showing its love for our players here, XP League style. So it's a Saturday. It's 11 o'clock. walking around downtown. Feels a little bit normal, right? I mean, there's people inside restaurants now and everybody's laughing and having a good time. It's the start of spring break, so everybody just seems like they have that, I'm excited spring break glow. And I'm excited that you're all here tuning in live today for what is going to be an epic match. Now, I do owe the players quite a bit of V-Bucks. So what I'm going to do, Master V, he maintains his promise, okay? So he is going to take care of the starting roster for the Fortnite team with some complimentary V-Bucks after their match. So I'm going to take care of all of them. So we are still chasing that elusive victory. Now, we have had victories in the past where we've won a round, but it's the best of 5. And ultimately, we have dropped those matches. So we played teams from Florida, we played teams from California. Today it'll be a combination of teams from Raleigh, North Carolina, Florida, Nashville, Tennessee, California. We're all just jumping into one big rumble. And this is going to essentially bring on a completely different set of challenges for the Monterey Whales. Working together is going to be very important. Sticking together is going to be crucial. With 3 other teams in the map there, everybody's dropping at the same time. I feel like the first couple of maps, it might just be like a just crazy frenzy. Everybody's just trying to gather their supplies, and we'll watch that action here live here in just a bit. So we should get started in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to kick it on over to a quick ad break here, and then we will get started with some Fortnite action. So thank you for tuning in. Remember, we have our Gold Kraken match at 2 o'clock, so you'll definitely want to tune in for that. Okay, so we'll see you back here in just about 2 minutes.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually, and so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team. We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest. They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity for them to be part of a team. You get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
Let's roll, baby!
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually. So we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team. We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest. They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity for them to be part of a team. You get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually, and so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team. We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was.
All right, so we are just waiting here a few more minutes. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Appreciate all of our families, all of the viewers, our fans and followers from around the world. I'm telling you, we have global fans. This is crazy. We have a huge huge support a team out in the UK. PG Phoenix and her family, they love tuning into XP League Monterey. And we have players from Hanover, Pennsylvania, right? We have Weirdo, we have Pizza Freak, we have so many players that tune in to Master V's cast. And I just want to say thank you so much, and especially a big shout out to all of our parents out here in Monterey, just continuing to prove week in and week out why we are the best program in the country. So a big shout out to all of you, bringing the players on time. It's important. It just shows that commitment, that dedication, because this is a sport. I mean, there are players, just think about a couple of years ago, right? Booga, kid out in Pennsylvania, 16 years old, winning, $3.2 million just for playing Fortnite. Of course, obviously the best single player in the world, and, buying his mom a house. It can happen. Dreams can come true, I assure you. And it starts here, these proving grounds, these players playing on a different level. And what I like to tell parents is, why don't you just play a one-on-one against them, just to see how good they are. And I know it's really tough because we have other teams just spread out across the country that, maybe their experience is just a little bit different, or, they just have just a different team combination. And, our players, especially for Fortnite, when we have our practices, we go to the drawing board, we take a look at, hey, what are we doing that's working well? We look at those positives, we take everything into account, and we just want to get better every single week. So, with that being said, it's a sport. These players are working their tails off every single week trying to master their craft. If you've ever tried to build in Fortnite, okay, and I'm not talking like with a remote, if you do it on the computer, it is tough. I mean, it is absolutely a skill to be able to just crank out those structures and build, and that's what we're expecting from the players, right? All the while still working together, team communication, gathering supplies, everything just has to roll nicely, and then a little bit of luck too, right? Right time, right place to get that victory, and that's what we're really chasing. So big shout out to Lucky Pants. Now a little bit about Sensei Nico. This kid is incredible. He's part of the PG High robotics team, so big shout out to the Breaker Bots. Hopefully they'll have an incredible run this season. I know everything for FRC has just been on the shelf, so want to say a big shout out to Roby Hyde and his program out in PG. So it looks like we are going to start here. Looks like we have, thank you so much, Lucky Pants. Okay, Mandalorian screen there. Okay, all the players are set up with the pro gear. We're ready to rock and roll. Obviously, you can hear it in my voice. And we have four players screen here. And let's kick it on over to Wales 1. All right, so we're going to have, looks like everybody's just kind of waiting here in this lobby. Look at all these players as they are just running around. Okay, getting ready to go. So we will get the roster here set up in just a second. We have all our players. So it looks like they're just waiting. And then they will drop into the map here. And of course, this is the first day that we are doing this. So I don't think this is actually the match. I think everybody's just in the lobby and we are just waiting. Get me a roster. Okay, so Coach Bogger's in the back. He's going to grab the roster for me. We'll go over our four players, all of our gamer tags there. AV, we wish you the best. AV will not be here with us this weekend. We're launching in 9 seconds. He is out at Lake Tahoe with his family, so enjoying a nice, well-deserved spring break. But we have Melon Man. All right, everybody knows Melon Man from the Gold Whales, earning that victory last night, and he's incredibly talented with Fortnite, so we were really happy to have him jumping in. And we're about to launch here in 26 seconds. I mean, this looks so pro-like now. Now we look pro-like here. We've been waiting for this, all right, and it's finally here. All right, so we're following Wales 1. Your team leader for today's match is Yeet, all right, aka Cloud Fishy, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the Royale stage. Look at that map. Incredible. This is beautiful. So obviously the dream is 10 centers playing, right? 40 kids all jumping in, youth competitive esports here on a national stage. So we have teams from Florida, we have teams from Raleigh, we have teams from Nashville. There are 16 kids playing right now, XP League style, and this is completely different than what we've seen before in the past, those small maps. Big shout out to Julian Torres and his incredible work ethic getting this done for our players and our families. I will tell you, he is just a crown jewel in Monterey, incredibly talented, selfless, loves our community, and he is the program director for XP League. So big shout out to Architect, man. You've done it, a vision turning into just a national phenomenon. So let's follow the whales here. So gathering our supplies. Now the storm will begin to shrink. So there's 2 minutes and 48 seconds on that timer. When that timer hits 0, that storm will begin to shrink and it'll get smaller and smaller, where the players will literally have to make a decision, get in that safe zone, and there will be a lot of action at that point if players are still alive. But this is what you want to see. So every kind of weapon is on this map. This is pro level, pro feel, taking this to a completely different level. So let's follow Wales 2. Now, the team needs to stick together, so communication is going to be very key here. It's going to be extremely key, as they really need to get together. They need to roll as a unit. They need to gather those supplies. And you see Wales 2 here rotating through his weapon inventory. You're only allowed to have 5 different items, okay? That could be health packs. Those could be shield boosters. Those could be long range, short range. Those could be, maybe a flashbang or a grenade, right? Whatever the player wants to hold on to, that is their choice. So they will go through these different buildings and houses, acquiring as many things as they can. So supplies as well. You can carry unlimited amount of supplies. So, that's wood, and those are different things that they'll use to build these structures. But I will tell you this, there's going to be some action on this map. So obviously Monterey doing a very good job dropping off at Pleasant Park, and this is what we like to call looting. So they are looting this area on the map, always looking for any type of enemy activity, and you see that there. And Wales 2 dropping that shield, and that's what we want to see, teamwork there. So bringing that shield to a teammate, and that building, being able to just run up into a second story is important. So they're looking at that map here. This is pro level field. This is a huge map. I mean, this could take 15, 20, 30 minutes depending on, right, how well these players, gather their supplies, how fast they decide they want to get into the action. And obviously they're strategizing. They're in the back with coach. They have their headsets on. They're all communicating. So we have Melon Man. Okay, we have Gambit. We have Cloud Fishy, and we have DJ Stitches. So thank you so much to Melon Man and Melon Dad waking up early. They had a great time yesterday. Wales earning that victory against the national champion Hanover Horde players. And you see now Monterey looks like they're going to they're gonna make this mobile. All right, so we're in the taxi. Look at that. So Wales 2 sitting in the front there. Okay. Being driven around. I think this is Wales 3 doing the drive. Okay, so this is not Wales 3 driving. Okay, so looks like what they're going to do here is just continue to grab those supplies, and you really have to be careful because that timer is going down, and it actually creeps up on you. So it looks like we may have a little fishing here. Very cool. This is very nice. So big shout out to Fortnite giving us the creator code so we could do this. And I feel like this is the next level. This is going to take XP League to just a different platform and different level of notoriety here with this option of just playing just like the pros, right? So, let's kick it on over to Whale 3. All right, looks like they are now making their way here. We can go on over to that 4-player screen. This is very nice. So that 4-player screen allows you to see everybody from the Monterey Whales roster and exactly what they are doing. So should give you an exciting opportunity to tune in and see what they are working on. So gathering supplies, that's going to be crucial. getting those shields and those potions are going to be necessary, right? It's a little different than Overwatch. As you see one of our players drinking that shield there, you want to go into these fights fully loaded and ready. So now it looks like there may be a little bit of action here as they see some enemy fire from another team. So this is what we wanted to see here. First time action for Monterey, getting into the action, going up against a few players. They are right to their 12 o'clock, so building is going to be important. So they're building, they're communicating, trying to get the high ground is going to be important. First round action here for Monterey. As you see that happens so fast here. Multiple teams firing all at once. This is where you want to be. Oh, but he goes down. He goes down. Multiple players firing on Wales 1. He gets eliminated. So now Monterey presented with a different set of challenges as players are getting eliminated. One-on-one great elimination there from Monterey. So Monterey taking out a player. Okay, we don't know what team that's from. All right, reviving one of our own is going to be important. Oh, no, and a shotgun blast. No. So we placed 4th. And just like that, that is how that happens there. So reviving the team, that was basically the game changer. And now we are being looted. So other teams grabbing our loot. Okay, so Monterey will place 4th in that Royale. So I will leave it on this 4-player screen. Obviously, it'll go from the last player that eliminated us. And now what Monterey will have to do is essentially wait until the round is over, and then we'll get started on our next match. Apologies. So, wow. Okay. So Monterey placing 4th out of 4 teams, and that's okay. You know, this is all expected. So obviously with a new team, and obviously that team cohesion, getting everything figured out, Fortnite, just being a completely different animal. Obviously, you see these players play Overwatch and just do incredible things, right? So players in the storm losing health, not losing a lot of health, maybe waiting for players to just kind of go back into the circle. Maybe he'll pick them off. So we can watch and we'll call the action here for this player. I don't know what team he's out of. Obviously eliminating our whole team, so he has to be pretty good. Running back, you see that health meter going down. So let's continue to follow the action. But so Monterey, kind of in a weird position, right? It's the first time we've ever done this. First time we've assembled this team. They've never played together. Obviously, you see some skill there. You see improvements week in and week out. Our building is getting a lot better. We're able to do that. And so the storm now shrinking. So it's going to cause these teams to really have to get in that circle if they want to stay alive. And they'll have to fight each other. So 2 players here. The other 2 have been eliminated from this center. And this is what we want to see. So using that zip line there, moving all the way up. There are so many little nooks and crannies, things that you need to know about Fortnite. It'll make your head explode. So if you're a parent and you want to understand Fortnite, I assure you I'll do my absolute best, but I will not give it any justice. I can promise you that. I know the absolute basics. I know that I've played maybe 4 matches in my whole life. I've watched quite a bit. I watched the national championship from 2 years ago just to study and kind of train on what the commentators are saying, things to look out for. So hopefully Master V is doing a pretty good job. I know with Overwatch, looks like there may be a little bit of lag here. I don't know what's going on here, and I know with Overwatch, feel like I have that dialed in pretty good. So but always trying to improve. We have a player here. Looks like there may be some lag. He's unable to move, and that is not cool. All right, so that is hilarious. Obviously, some things that we need to work on. I'm sure this poor player, he may be a little frustrated as his player is just not able to move. Looks like there may be some type of glitch or something. Hey, Team Glitch, Team San Antonio, I'm sure you're out there. Team Glitch, man, great game yesterday. But we don't want to see the screen the whole time, so we'll kick it on over. Commentaries and interview. All right, so hey, wow, First round, Monterey places 4th, and that's okay. That's to be expected. So obviously, it just means that we have to continue to put in that work. We have to practice. I like to tell the kids, teamwork makes the dream work. And if there's anything to be said, it's like watch our other teams, right? We lost every single game. I mean, it was a lot of just talking to the kids, using that Positive Coaching Alliance playbook, and just really getting them just to buy in on our culture. It's not really about winning. It's just about having fun. And sometimes in defeat, our players, they're sad. They don't like losing. I don't think anybody likes losing. But what they've learned now is, okay, let's take that match, right? Let's dissect that match. There are positives, there are negatives. Let's review it, and let's just prepare for next week. And now what you'll see is these are players that have now become athletes, and they realize, like, you're not going to win every single match, but we're going to give it all that we have. So that is what we were doing with the Fortnite team. Again, they're a brand new team. They're pieced together from different Overwatch teams. And they really enjoy what they do. In fact, after the matches, every single week, you'll see them in the lobby. They're watching The Simpsons, they're hanging out, they're having snacks, like they're fine. And I know for the parents too, like we want to see them win every single week. And our coach, we are dedicated in that. It will happen, and I will tell you this, when it happens, just like last night, right? Monterey Wales Gold, undefeated. It's just an incredible feeling, right? It's like just all that hard work. It means something. So we'll see if that player is still running. Okay. Looks like they were able to fix that, so we'll get it out of that little interview mode. So just one player left. One player left for this center. And of course, it has to say Monterey placed 4th. Hey guys, how's it going, Master V? All right, so I run all of the systems here. So if you see a screen change, if you see something switch over, we got a little bit of action here. That is me on the controls, and I appreciate my team here. Looks like we're gonna have a one-on-one action here. So right at the 12 o'clock, that player from another center, very good at building. Oh, but there's multiple players there, and you see all those rounds. So it looks like there's an enemy team right below, and he's just adding, or she is adding to the melee. Oh, taking some damage, realizing, okay, whoa, there's just one of me, potentially 4 of them. Good building here. And of course, you're gonna have to bring a little bit more, but long range action, nice bow. Oh, nice, major damage there. Good aim, great aim from this player. As we are tuning in live, building here, trying to defend, moving back, reloading. It all is important here. So 1 minute and 25 seconds. Oh, they're gonna fall. Oh, major damage there. And you will incur that damage if you fall. So she's gonna run back and try to grab some supplies, but you see that back line, there's a team to the 12 o'clock here, 1 o'clock, and everybody's building. So obviously the high ground reigns supreme, and this player needs some health badly. So they're gonna run back and try to grab some health. It's gonna be important here with only 30% here on their health bar. That is not good. Oh, being chased down by a player. Uh-oh, we'll see what happens. One-on-one scrim. And obviously, if this player gets eliminated, then we will kick it on over to the camera from the player that eliminates them. But this may be a teammate too, so we will see. Although I don't think so. As we see them running. Nope, if that was an enemy, I'm pretty sure they would have been firing on that player. So this looks like it may be a teammate here. So they're going to use some bandage wraps here and get those heals. That storm is shrinking. So I guess now the name of the game, don't get eliminated, right? Monterey, try to stay alive as long as you can. So players coming back from this team here, and really we wish them the best. So this is exciting, I will tell you. Making history today, 16 players on this map. This is a pro map here. So thank you so much to Fortnite for giving us that creator code. Well deserved. So players rocking their skins here, and we are at 11:30 here Pacific Standard Time, calling all the action. Master V from Monterey, California, playing teams from across the country as we tune in to another center. Yeah, so we added a new player to our roster yesterday, and we're really excited about that. And just goes to show the success of the XP League in Monterey. And a little bit of action here, elimination there. And this may be it. I think that is it. That may be it for the first round, so we will see. Very nice. All right, so we have a winning center. Hard to make out what center that is, but GG, big shout out to our friends from the winning center. All right, and we'll have that information for you here in a bit, but we just made history. That was incredible. That was epic. So now players, Monterey players back in the lobby, so we're getting ready for that. I'm going to take just a quick break, and once we get done, we'll have our second round. Remember, it's best of 5, I believe. So give us just 2 minutes, and we'll be right back in. All right, bye-bye.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually. And so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team.
Yeah, what's up,
We would
man?
get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest.
They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity
They're
for them
priced.
to be
They're
part
priced
of
out,
the team. And we get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
Yeah, grab a box of donuts and bread. Okay, we're starting? Okay. Grab a box of donuts and bread.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online.
Oh, you'll be late? Oh. Oh, there's nobody there. I mean, Red's not busy, so everyone's on the dozen. But it's all good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. No. Okay. At the shop? You said at the shop? Jenny, I can barely hear you, brother. Okay. Okay. I'll grab the donuts. Just head to the shop when you get done, okay? No, I got it. I'm right here down the street from it. I'm out. Cash, stop. Let's go. All right, brother. I'll see you in a little bit. And you win. Let's do it, baby. We're playing right now. All right, Vinny. I'll see you in a little bit, brother. All right, so we are 42 seconds from Fortnite action here. Monterey getting another shot. 32 seconds to go on that timer, so appreciate you for tuning in, hanging out with Master V on a Saturday. Where else would you want to be? I mean, to be honest, man, I miss baseball so much. I would love to just like have a hot dog at Dodger Stadium, you know? A nice big Sprite, a big Dodger dog, you know, some of those garlic fries. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So I will tell you this, you know, I like talking to everybody that tunes in and telling you a little bit about myself. So I was in the Army for 10 years. I'm a local guy. I have an incredible family. So big shout out to my wife, my kids. They really allow me to live my passion and dream, which is just helping our youth, having them just achieve, their goals and reach for those dreams, right? It's important. So we opened up Code Ninjas a couple of years ago with the whole goal and purpose just to help local kids in Monterey County through, coding, engineering, and robotics. And then, we parlay that into XP League, right? So center director and myself coming up with the XP League idea, it turning into a national franchise, and just incredible story of just hard work, grit, and determination. But there's always been a passion deep inside of Master V, and I've been collecting sports cards since I was 8 years old. So I just recently opened up Monterey's first sports card shop. We're on Pearl Street. It's called Monterey Bay Collectors Lounge, and just something that I felt the need to do. But yeah, I've been a Dodgers fan. It was predetermined, and living out here in Monterey, it's a gift and a curse. I will tell you, growing up, everything's all Giants and A's, Bay Area teams. So it was really tough growing up as a kid. Everybody's, yelling at me, oh, boo Dodgers, boo this. But, deep down, I'm just a diehard Dodger blue guy. I can't get away from it. And, we would go to Candlestick. I don't know if anybody out there remembers the Stick, right? Candlestick, very windy. We would go out there and watch the games, and I just remember, enjoying, the hot dog and soda with my dad and hanging out and watching. But yeah, baseball, it's coming up. I can't wait for it. If you have a favorite baseball team, let us know. Drop it in the chat. We're really excited. I know my Dodgers won a half season, right? Some people count it, some don't. I'm still on the fence whether I count the COVID World Series. I think if the Dodgers can go back this year and win it again, then that'll end the argument. But of course, we're tuning in to a different sport. So youth competitive esports here. This is Fortnite. It is Saturday. We are in Monterey, and I'm your host, Master V. Round 2, your Monterey Whales. Round 1, unsuccessful, placing 4th, and they are now back in the action here. So let's follow Wales 1 here. So our team leader, Gambit. Okay, dropping. Now they have those points. Now they have those markers. So this is good. And we'll see what they decide to do this time. So it's going to be important, right? Where you drop, the supplies that you gather, and what your strategy is, right? Obviously, you don't want to get into a skirmish right away. You want to be very careful as to how you proceed. So team leaders informing the players like, hey, this is the area of the map that we're going to drop into. And you see our players dropping in, eliminating that roof there, just destroying that and gathering those supplies. It's very important that you get a long range or short range weapon immediately, because you could get into some action right away. So obviously we have our team here locked and loaded, ready to go, and they need to stick together as a unit. So grabbing those shields and those potions are going to be vital to the Monterey Whales team as we are now in our second round here. And if you get eliminated early, it can be a little difficult, because then you now just have to sit and kind of watch the other teams play. And we'll kick it on over to Wheels 3. So Storm is shrinking here. Oh, it looks like we have a rocket. So rocket gathered there from our player, and we'll move on over to Wales 4. I'm going to try to get you the best view from the least choppiest player. Okay, so obviously still working on the stream capabilities here. Overwatch runs seamless and smooth. Fortnite, it's difficult, sometimes the stream works, sometimes it doesn't, and we just have to roll with it today, being very nice to us. So thank you so much, Fortnite stream, for hooking up Master V. So the Monterey Whales gathering those supplies, that's going to be important. You need that to build. So we've worked on that strategy, probably week 1 and 2, and then we move on to different strategies like, taking the high ground, gathering the most critical and crucial supplies, having the best weapons, and then that team-based strategy and what you do as a team, right? Those movements, running in unison, taking over a building. We actually work on all of that. These kids just aren't in here, playing Fortnite and just having fun. We are working on team-based strategy. Now, this will present a whole new, just wide range of learning opportunities for the players as we have game film to review, and now a new map. I feel like most of the players are familiar with this map. Obviously eliminating an animal there. It looks like a wild boar. Okay, so Monterey with its first elimination on a wild boar. Let's do it, Monterey. Okay, well, at least we have something in the bag there, right? So, oh man, I'm having so much fun just watching these kids. So, whipping out the rocket launcher, that is a game changer there. So, some of those weapons, they're epic. There are some rare weapons that are just scattered around the map, and that has the ability to just completely obliterate a structure. So, we need to keep that player healthy and in the fight. So it doesn't look like we have any action yet here, and the team is getting spread out just a little bit, and that's one thing that I probably going to talk to the coach about. Is it's important that we stay focused, right? We stay focused as we work together, and moving as a unit is going to be important here. So fishing, having some fun. Remember, at the end of the day, these are kids. Okay, 8 to 14, so eliminating, getting a few supplies there, working together, and some of the other teams, they could have us locked in. We don't know. They could have us in their sights, and we're just kind of running around gathering supplies, and we need to maintain that mentality of, searching the area, getting the best equipment and supplies, taking over different parts of the map, fortifying, and giving ourselves the best opportunity to win. And it looks like we're on that path. So I really like that the team is sticking together, but there is some fire here. Looks like it's coming from all different angles. And, maybe the strategy is stay on the outside of the circle, okay? Wait for the other teams to start going in, and then you can kind of hang out, right? There's no need to get into the action right away, but you'll find that the more polished, like pro teams, if you watch the Fortnite Pro League, they don't mind the action. In fact, they welcome it, and they want to get those eliminations. So a lot of things to work on. I mean, obviously it's a little overwhelming if you're a 12-year-old and you come over to practice, and we have just so many things to work on. And of course, you enjoy the game. You love playing Fortnite. And do most kids have aspirations of becoming a professional player? Absolutely. And we want to be the platform for that. So it looks like our team here could be getting into some action here. You see that there. It happens just like that. So just like I mentioned, you really don't want to sleep here, as these players now, great job here, attacking different structures, are getting in there. And let's continue to follow. We don't want to see anybody eliminated, but it looks like that's going to happen here. Monterey really just kind of falling asleep at the wheel. And this team here completely takes them by surprise and eliminates them, taking all of their supplies, placing forth again. Monterey will follow that 4-team view. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. So when you are not keeping your head on a swivel, another team will just slide in there, take the high ground, and it happens just like that. I mean, that happened in less than 30 seconds. Our whole team eliminated in just a vicious attack from another team. So big shout out to our friends that are playing from across the country. We have teams out in Florida, Nashville, Raleigh, North Carolina, and this is a testament to the practice and the hard work from those league commissioners and those centers out there. So Monterey, unfortunately, dropping the second round here. We will definitely have more things to work on. So you see the players now looking at other skins and things like that. So they're just having fun. They're in the arena. Coach will talk to them. We will figure out a strategy. with 10 years of military experience, I will go back there and I will talk to those players and just let them know, hey, you always have to be vigilant, right? Especially in this game. There are so many components of this game that it's difficult to master. And when you have the advantage, and right now in this game, it's all about who has the high ground, who has the highest position. So building is important, right? Build a structure that can take you all the way to the top, and then have a scout team find and track those enemy teams, right? You need to know where they are, keeping that in the back of your mind. And as they get closer, fortify your location so when they, start to engage, you're in a good position. And Monterey was just absolutely not in a good position. They were on the ground, they were on the low ground, and when the team just jumps in, completely got them by surprise. And you see those multiple eliminations right there. You don't stand a chance when 2 or 3 players have short-range combat shotguns and obviously dealing heavy amounts of damage. It doesn't matter if you have 5,000 health on the potion. If you take that direct, you will be limited. So big shout out to Lucky Pants and our team here. So I'm going to kick it on over, quick ad break, and we will get back to the action here in just
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, alright, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle Mercy.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go, group in now.
couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually. So we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Fruit Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go, group in now. Push in. We don't have to. Good game. Good.
All right, hey team, if you were hanging out with us, let me kick it on over. Okay, so I just got the word that at 1 hour, if we're not able to finish and get through 3 matches, then we're done. So we successfully completed 2 rounds. So the match is over. We are done for today. Monterey placing 4th in both rounds there with those 3 centers. So big shout out to those centers that won today. It goes based off of combinations of like eliminations and then what you place. So Monterey placing 4th today. Still looking for that victory. We have donuts for the kids. They're going to pile on in here to the lobby. I just wanted to make sure that I updated all the families that were watching. So we are done. The rule is we try to do as many rounds as we can in 1 hour, and we will have all of that action again next week at 11. So every Saturday, Fortnite plays at 11 o'clock here in Monterey. So have a great rest of your spring break. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you here at 2 o'clock for the Monterey Kraken as they face, I'll have to check, all right? I think we're playing a team from California. So, all right, have a great rest of your Saturday. Master V out. We'll